going on YouTube? It's your boy Sensei the Glove back with my review of One Piece manga chapter 931, Soba Mask. And this was a pretty crazy chapter. Like, I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews about the chapter in the One Piece community, but Goda's definitely back in his switch it up bag with the whole reveal with Big Mom this chapter. Along with that, we also got some more antagonists that were introduced on the side of the Shogun, obviously, and then along with that we also had Sanji versus Page One, which was pretty lit. So actually we could start there. Sanji looks fucking fire in his raid suit. I'm all for it, bro. Stealth Black Sanji, for real, bro, fucking fire, bro. I'm all for it. The panel with him transforming was so fucking nice. With like, he got like naked a little bit, bro. Like, that shit looked fire, bro. And then once he actually had the shit on, I was like, yes, bro, this is fucking fire. I love how he embraced like the suit by like giving his speech about, you know, hey, if we're up against a Yonko, if we hold on to our pride, we might not be able to save anybody, but if we let it go, we might be able to save some people. Like, good shit, Sanji. Growth, goddammit. I'm ready to see Sanji turn up. Like, we haven't seen him do any legit raw shit since the time skip. Like, every time he's had a fight outside of fucking Fishman Island, but every time he's had a fight, it's always been like a real quick, I'm just holding you off type of thing, and it almost seems like he's gonna lose. So I've been like, you can't be Big Three if you know, on the verge of losing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to tee up Sanji, and I think Oda's like gearing more towards the tee up with Sanji. So I definitely fuck with that. Prideless Sanji for the win. Like, I'm hella with that. But yeah, man, Stealth Black Sanji, or he wants to call himself Soba Mask, which is fucking trash. And I'm so happy that fucking Usopp and Frankie were like, yo, that name is trash. Let's change that name, period. Talk about Soba Mask. But the ability, so it's basically like an invisibility ability, which is crazy because it's like, man, one, Sanji is always getting he gets his dreams all the time, bro. He's found fucking All Blue, and now he has the ability to go invisible like he's always wanted to, and he don't have a devil fruit. So it's really like, yo, are you kidding me, Sanji? So back in my mind, I'm like, yo, this nigga Sanji has to die. But on the other side, I'm like, yo, he's really the only one that's achieving any dreams at this point. But yeah, so it basically can turn invisible. So essentially what it does is project, I guess, his background, whatever's around him, onto him. So it makes him impossible to see, and he's already fucking fast as hell. So just think about what they can do with that. So if they're still on this whole infiltration thing, like, his escapes can be fire, his infiltration can be fire. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that can go into his new abilities. So I'm fucking with it. I'm sure there's more to be revealed about the costume. He still hasn't really like done an actual special move. Like, you know how the other Germa had special moves. He still hasn't done that yet, so I can't wait to see that. The fight was going pretty decent. During the fight, we also got Page One's hybrid form. So I'm noticing a pattern with like the hybrid forms. Now, Page One's hybrid form did look fire. I'm with it. I like how he like is like the goth kid, like with with the hair over his face, over his side of his face. And I'm like, yo, is that funny that you're fighting a guy with hair over his side of his face and you have hair over the side of his face? But no, I'm noticing a pattern of the hybrid form. So at first I was under the impression that the hybrid form was kind of like the weakest form, like the weaker form. I thought like the full form was your strongest form. But apparently not. I mean, like, most people, including Kaido, was in their full form and then went to hybrid and got stronger type. You know what I mean? So it seems like that's kind of how it works. He smacked the shit out of Sanji into a building. I mean, it didn't really phase. Said that hurt a little bit, but it wasn't nothing crazy like that. But I do love the panel with his hybrid form. That shit was fire. I also found it really weird that Page One wants to report directly to Kyoshiro, because I thought in a couple chapters before, Kyoshiro was telling his subordinate, tell Queen, so that Queen can send the assassins. So in my mind, I'm like, did Queen send them or did Kyoshiro send them? Because why are you reporting to Kyoshiro and not Queen directly? Along with that, what role does Kyoshiro play in this? Like, what role is he gonna play? Is he higher is he like higher on the tier? Like where did the clans stand in terms of calamities, headliners, and now clansmen? So is it calamities, clansmen, and headliners? Like do the clansmen run the headliners? So that was something that I was really thinking about. Moving on from that, so Law and the gang were heading to Ibizu Town, which was where Zoro was, because like in the last time we saw it, it said flashback, so he might not still be there, but we'll see. Are we finally gonna get the Sanji Zoro like meet up? Like they haven't met this whole chapter, and I know everybody in the One Piece community is like waiting for this meetup to see what Zoro's gonna do. Are they gonna have a conversation about it? Is Oda just gonna brush past it like it was nothing? Is he gonna like, try to fight Sanji for even running off in the first place? It's a lot of things because they haven't spoken since the wedding with Big Mom. And essentially it can go either way. But while we're on the topic of Big Mom, we might as well talk about the most controversial part of the chapter, which was beached Big Mom losing her memory. Big who? Big what? Like for real. So Chopper, Otama, and Okiku, I believe. Okiku found her beached, a beached whale, beached iron balloon on the Kuri shores, like the same place that Luffy washed up on. They try to escape, but then she gets up. She gets up and says, "Where am I? Who am I?" Chapter end. So, first thing, I have several questions for this. My first question is, where's her crew? My second question is, how does she wash up on shore? Because like Oda's getting real ambiguous with like these devil fruits. You can be in the water, but then you can get out of the water type shit. Is really tweaking me out. And the last question is, what does she remember? So I 100% think her crew survived as well. Like I don't think her crew's just washed away and she doesn't have a crew anymore. I 100% think the crew survived. More than likely, they probably washed up the same place that Sanji and Nami and all of them washed up when they got separated from Luffy. If considering the fact that she washed up the same place Luffy washed up. I don't care too much about how she washed up on shore because whatever. Luffy washed up on shore. He has a devil fruit. But to delve deeper into that just a little bit, I wonder if her devil fruit ability works the same with her body as it does everybody else, considering the fact that she got it from eating someone who had a devil fruit versus eating the devil fruit. I don't know if it works the same, but I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments below if I am wrong or tell me what your thoughts is on that. And the last thing is basically, what does she remember? Because this memory loss can play an entirely different role in not only Wano, but other arcs. Because think about it. What if she remembers Elbath, but doesn't remember Mother Carmel? So she remembers she was in Elbath, which would make her say, hey, this is my family. Where's that? I want to go there. Which, leads to, okay, Big Mom and Elbath, which a lot of the One Piece community were thinking, like, yeah, myself included, they're probably going to take Big Mom down in a different arc. I don't think it'll be this arc. I mean, if it is this arc, it is this arc, but I don't think it'll be this arc. I probably think it will be Elbath. And this would lead me more to believe that. But also, what if she doesn't remember Elbath at all and remembers where she's actually from and who her actual parents were? That's another thing. So that could really take us into an even deeper part of her backstory. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't really give a fuck about Big Mom's backstory anymore. We got the backstory I cared about. So that's pretty much it. But I don't know. I mean, it has a lot of different implications. As far as what it could mean for Wano, well, she could at this point be a potential ally, temporary ally, obviously until her crew catches up with her. Because essentially, once they get there, they're going to try to remind her. They're going to think that, either the Straw Hats did it or Kaido did it, try to figure out how to get her back. But there's there's always going to be the chance that, no, these are my friends. They found me. They've helped me. That type of shit that Oda has done before. I don't want them to do that with Big Mom just because I feel like it'll be too weird. Like, I don't think it'll pan out the way that, most One Piece fans do. But In Oda, I trust. In Goda, I trust. And lastly, in the chapter, we were introduced, not lastly, but kind of in the chapter, we were introduced to the Oniwaban, which is essentially like this elite ninja guard to the, directly, that reports directly to the Shogun. It's 11 members, well, 10 regular members, and then like one leader. So their design was pretty cool, but I like that they introduced that there is evil ninja, because up until this point in the story, we've just only known 2 ninja, which was that chick and Raizo, and they've been good, obviously. So and when I saw them, I'm like, oh, okay, so it is evil ninja. Nice. So now I'm thinking, are we gonna get ninja versus samurai, and then minks versus calamities, and then rookies versus Kaido? Because that's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really lit, and I'm hella for that. The more parties, obviously, the bigger the scale is. Oda's always been talking about how big this arc is going to be. I don't know if I think adding more players to the story arc, the Wano arc, is going to make it bigger versus adding more outside entities. Blackbeard, the Marines, the CP0, like adding those people to the mix, yes, 100% makes this way grander than anything, but adding more antagonists to the main story, I don't know so much. But like I said, in Goda, I trust. I definitely think it's gonna pan out that way. I really hope I get to see ninja versus samurai. That shit would be fire. But like, comment, subscribe, guys. That's my review today. Let me know what you guys thought about the chapter. I know it was a lot of mixed reviews. I would essentially, I give it like a 3.8, 4, because I don't know where Oda's really trying to go with this memory loss thing. So it's crazy, but we just gonna have to see. But I can't really give it to it. I did love the Sanji fight. That was a high point to this chapter for me. Robin snooping around wasn't really, that much importance, especially since she got caught. We didn't really get to find out kind of what was leading her to go there. But like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know what you thought about the chapter. We can have a conversation about what you guys think is going to happen with Big Mom, how you guys think the Sanji and Page 1 fight is going to go. Let me know. Sensei La Glove out.